HipHopHumboldt.
Hey.
Yep. Smoke good.
And I'm going to tell you what, this is a special one we got for you this evening, man. I tell you, y'all already know, but I got some special guests tonight. I got three brothers that y'all know. If y'all know the hip-hop scene around here, you know all three of them. So I don't have to tell you who they are. But I'm going to give you their names so you know who it is. I'm going to have with me this evening, right now we already got the brother Ra in the studio. Let me get you on there. Let's make sure we got the volumes on. Let's get you on there. Let me get a sound check from you, brother.
Check. What's good, people?
Yes.
It's your brother Ra in the building, live and direct.
Yeah, and you be in this building doing it sometimes for Black Humboldt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Are your headphones up good enough?
Yeah, no, they solid.
Okay, dope. I'm hoping that the other brothers is when they slide in. They're going to be sliding in. So in addition to Ra, we're going to have ThatFool Al in the building. Plus, coming out from Hoopa, we got the brother Cali Los Mikyo. It's going to be a special episode this evening. And on top of that, you know how I'm going to do it. So we're going to take this recording and we're going to put it on the podcast. So it's going to be dropping next month right before their album drops. They got an album coming next month for the people, okay? It's called Branches, but I'm not going to branch off into it too early because we got to make sure that we give the proper time. I want to make sure the brothers are in the building, we get the conversation moving. They even gave me some of the tracks off the album for us to play for y'all this evening. So I'm telling you, we got a really special treat ahead for you if you're tuning in to the Hip Hop Humboldt radio show tonight. All right. With that all being said, let me do this. Let me do it the smart way. What I like to do, I'm one of those. Tell you what, I got to give the brothers some daps because we got them in the studio. What's up, y'all?
It's good.
How you been doing, brother?
What's up?
It's been a while.
Good, yeah.
Hey, fam. Real good to see you. It's been a while since I seen you. Yeah.
You're straight, bro.
Hey, I'm blessed to have y'all in the studio today. We got 3 mics ready for y'all. Y'all come sit down, get comfortable. We on the air, so take your time. It's all good, because we just making sure we represent family out here. And this is a family crew we got in here right now. They really holding it down for the Humboldt County hip-hop scene. Let me tell you what. So, what we going to do here is we're just going to do one more quick sound check for y'all brothers. Once y'all get seated, then we'll get a we want to make sure the headphone volume is good in your headphones and that your voices are coming through solid on the radio here. And I'm just going to turn them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, y'all. Dope. Thank y'all for joining me this evening, for real. Yeah, take your time there, brother. Whichever one you want. There should be 2 headphones over there.
1 2 1 2. Check.
Yep.
What's up, world?
Yeah. And just to give y'all a heads up, I think Rob probably already knows, but those mics right there, those are them condensers where you're talking to the side rather than the top, and it's perfect. So, yeah. Yep.
Word.
Yep, you coming
Check,
through nice
1
and
2.
clear, brother. Yes.
What's good, man?
Sit
Thank you for having us.
1 2 3.
Of course. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. That's coming in clean on my side. You feel me?
Check. Am I coming through?
You sure are. You need your headphones up?
Yeah, turn my headphones up.
Yes. Dope, fellas. And then on top of that, like I was telling the listeners, we got some of the tracks. Y'all are getting a special preview of the album tonight. So if you tuning in, you lucky tonight.
Have you listened to him yet?
I listened to a couple of them. Yeah, it's sounding good. Who did the mixing? And I'm just trying to ask because I be on that tip. Who did the mixing on it?
The homie Deegan Mac.
Okay.
Down in San Jose.
Oh, dope. Okay. One of your homies down there.
Yeah, one of the the OG engineers down there that I've been working with for years.
Little Warrior Studio?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's like his website name. I don't know. It's Deegan Mac, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he works out of a band that some people might have heard of called Smash Mouth.
Oh, for sure.
He works out of their studio.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like one of the
He's got
biggest
some
bands.
E40 credits, I guess, to one of his. Some wiggle room in there.
Oh, crazy.
Bunch of classic Bay joints. He did some songs on San Quinn's big San Quinn album, and I think he might have mixed Muscle Cars for E40. Wow. Like he did a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got some royalty for the for the back end on this album then.
Yeah, it sounds pretty crispy, bro. I'm excited about it. I'm happy with it. It's the first project that we did at my studio, at my home studio.
Where y'all did the recording.
Yeah, first project that we completely did front to back there. So a lot of it was us kind of figuring things out on the fly and learning, steep learning curve with the software and the hardware, the microphones and the room setup and the sound treatment and all that. So
right, because I remember last time we spoke on the podcast about it, you was getting it up and running.
Yeah,
and so now with y'all together, y'all got it rolling.
Yeah, I mean, we can get into it, but it's been like a little bit over a year in the making. And it's just an honor to work with these dudes, and we're excited. I mean, we didn't really prepare anything for today. We just kind of sent you the tracks, and
it's all off the cuff.
We're starting to get in promo mode here, and right now I just behind the scenes, I'm just trying to plug in the GoPro and whatnot real quick, because
right.
It's just like it's a full-time job and some just being your own artist, promoter, booking and publishing.
It takes hours and hours a week.
Distribution and all of that.
Track by track, too.
Yeah, and to be honest, it just gets exhausting, bro. And like we're all poets and rappers and family, fathers and uncles and all of that, and on top of our 9-to-5s and our other responsibilities, it's like we just want to make art and have fun and express our community, the views of ourselves and the people in our community that relate with us. But beyond that, getting into the promo and the back end stuff has just been crazy. So I just wanted to say all that to just basically honor you and thank you for inviting us and having us here, because this is so much more valuable than Instagram posts that get all of 20 or 30 engagements. So being able to be live on the radio and have people worldwide tune in on the website and all that, and get a first chance to hear some of the Branch's music, it's just a blessing. So thank you, and thank you to everybody that's tuning in and rocking with us.
Yeah, shout out to y'all tuning in. Hey, it's my pleasure to have y'all in the studio for real. I'm really glad y'all hit me up about it, because it's gonna be a special one. Like Al just said, we got some tracks on the way. So with it being off the cuff, don't hesitate to break in, fellas, when y'all are like, hey, let's get into this track right here, when y'all are feeling it, when the conversation is segueing into a certain one, because I got 7 tracks off of. How many tracks is it on the album total?
It's 9 songs.
Oh, I almost got the whole thing right there.
Yeah, I just don't. Really, the only reason why I didn't send the other 2 is because they might have not been as clean. Okay. You know what I mean? Whether it's cussing or just beat wise, mixing wise, and all that. Because it's not like we worked with one producer. It's like this is kind of a collaboration effort between most producers we know and folks we worked with, but also just some people online and stuff. So, frequencies and sound levels and all that vary from producer to producer. So, just wanted to give you something consistent and the songs that we're kind of most happy with.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm stoked. Brother, would you do me a huge favor? Oh, I mean, I'm hearing like a hum, and I thought for a second it was the fan, but the fan is off.
Is that one?
It's that one. Yeah, thank you, brother. Let me turn that off. We don't want the hum. We want the audio straight.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Okay. You want to try to throw this up there somewhere, maybe?
Yeah. I got you.
It's live, so
live. Dope, y'all, dope. So I can't wait for this. So really, I mean, if y'all want to do it like this, do we want to start them off with one of the tracks and get them moving like that?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I think we could go in order. We could kind of play a couple joints, just play the intro, and the intro is just real quick, and we can talk about kind of how that came to be and whatnot. But
okay,
yeah, we get into it.
That sounds good. Let me make sure we got the Spotify off, because shout out to the brother Mike Hansen. He was just in here holding it down for the Saturday sessions.
Oh, he's playing the reggae.
Yes, sir. You already know, you know. And I just be turning that down rather than turning it off. But I'm gonna pause that reggae right now, and we're gonna get into this intro to the Branches album. This is the first track. I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's get straight into it here. Now, we got, this is an Apple computer, so there shouldn't be no problems. It shouldn't be messing up. Let's get it.
Yeah. Check 1, 2. From the 408 to the 707. Northern Cali, we up.
Yeah.
It's ThatFool album. Ra music heals the people.
Hey.
Cali Los Mikyo. Let them know how we coming, bro.
He took a thought and turned it into fuel like propane. Lit the match, now his vision blowing up the whole lane. Ay, visions, the blueprints and brain building with no crane. Go and get the motion in returns like a boomerang. Loose stacks, go and gain it back. Lessons in bundles, L's were like bricks. Build strength through all the struggle. Turn pain into product, the hurt and the hustle. Make the words hold weight like a fat man shuffle. Every setback, prep for takeoff. Don't be broke on the couch, get the break in the bank off. Dream spinning gears, that's the work of a craftsman. Turn the sweat into assets, no cap, just passion. Little brother go and grind like a drum line. Bars bang with a purpose. Hold truth in them lines, don't just rhyme to look perfect. Don't fake it for applause, invest the rest in the future. All my losses fell in the dirt, you should see where we grew from.
Get your leaves up, get them up, yeah. Let me see the branches in the air, like that, yeah. Get them up, come on, yeah. Keep them up, yeah. Get them up, that's right, yeah. We gon' grab the sun with this one, man. Grab the sun with this one, man. Yeah, and let it burn, yeah. Hot, and let it burn, yeah. Hot, and let it burn.
Yes, y'all. That was the intro to Branches right there. That's already starting off with some heat. Let me tell you what. I know that was Cali Los Mikyo on that right there. Mm-hmm. So let me ask y'all this, fellas, because anything y'all want to bring up, we're gonna talk about. But me, I want to talk about the process. Mm-hmm. Because I think that's gonna be something that's gonna really be important for the listeners to hear. Like, how long did it take for y'all to make the album?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it's been. I think we might have cut the first song like December 2024. Yeah.
Oh,
so
whoa.
Like it's been So it was a little over a year probably. So when we first got together, we didn't know we were gonna make an album. It was just like, we did a show together at Los's spot, out in Hoopa that summer, and then. It was like, yo, let's make some music. And then so he just pulled up, and then he had a couple beats, and we just did a couple songs. And then me and Ra had been kind of planning, slowly planning on a collaboration over the years and whatnot. And then
from let's break in the new studio equipment to like, okay, all right, let's keep going, because that just sounded dope. So just keep building, keep adding.
Yeah, it's funny because I think the last song on the album is called Never Ends, and I think that might have been the first song we did. Actually.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
But the concept is not back to front, backwards, ending to the beginning.
Nah, not the concept. Okay. No, it's just funny, too, because, like, that's the intro, but Los is the only one rapping on there. Mm-hmm. And, like, Ra's not even really on the intro, but I will say that it was probably Ra's idea. Or, like, he was the first one to mention, like, hey, that should be the intro, just off of how it sounded. I don't know if you remember that, but... we like played it for you and you're like, oh, that sounds like an intro, just like the vibe. And then I kind of threw in like that little introduction part, you know, just the little, you know, shouting us out and all that, and it just sounded like kind of like the beginning of a mixtape or something. So
absolutely,
we didn't. There was not too much thought into it, other than it just kind of sounded like, you know, starting like the starting point. So,
a good build-up track.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, fellas. So y'all said y'all recorded the whole thing in your studio.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about, so now on that track right there, let me ask you, if y'all already said it, my bad, who produced that one?
Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Shout out Ben Henderson, homie out in San Jose actually, and he's not even really known as a hip hop producer at all. He's a really dope singer-songwriter, like guitarist and vocalist, and sign painter. He paints like signs for businesses, like classic, like all around like the South Bay and like all around California really. But he like businesses pay him to like paint, you know, their signs basically, hand painted signs, and so he's known for that. And I just linked up with him once a long time ago, and he had a bunch of beats that he was showing me, and then I got a collection on the computer, so when these dudes come over, we just kind of go through them, and that was one that stuck, you know. So shout out Ben Henderson.
Yeah, for real. Yes. Hey, that's that San Jose connection. So I want to make sure so if you know, you already know, but let me tell you, for the people that don't know, both ThatFool Al and Ra are San Jose homies. Mm-hmm. They come from San Jose down there in the Bay. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So if you listen to either of the podcasts they did on the HipHopHumboldt Podcast, you may know that. But let me tell you what, I've seen y'all do some dope things. I saw that music video, I think it was last year at this point. Time is flying, right? But there's the video you did, I'm pretty sure it was down there in San Jose with the fam. You had the dope, there was the car, I think it was like a red car. Yeah. And that was like the whole videography was clean. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That one was dope right there, you know.
Yep, that's all San Ho, you know, just young cats with the access to resources and, you know, different technology, different cameras, different, you know, opportunities, and, you know, young cats that take advantage of it, and, you know, they want to be a part of something, so we all click up and make it happen.
Heck yeah.
But I think it'd be cool for the people that don't know, for Ra to maybe like kind of explain that kind of origin of like our relationship and how we got to this point. I've been doing a lot of talking. People ain't heard Ra's nice smooth voice yet. So
right.
Yeah, I mean, we had talked here and there, chatted here and there when we were in San Jose. What was that show called? Local Color. I'd been going to this open mic called Local Color. It was like my debut of getting out of being a closet rapper, because I would just make music and throw it on SoundCloud, and then that would be the end of it. So I started going to open mics, doing spoken word, doing music as well. And I think you had like a set. I think you were like featuring, and I had seen you around. Like I seen you around town. I seen your videos and stuff through when you were working with Westacy. And so, yeah, we would chat back and forth, but nothing ever happened. You know how you like, oh, we need a collab, we need to do this, we need to do that, and then it never happens.
The years
but then
just stuck
years passed, and I had already moved up here. I'd been here for like 3-4 years maybe, and you had come up. And I forgot what the name of the event was, but we were doing this event. Noel had put it together.
Oh, right.
Do you remember what it was called?
We did you helped put me on.
Skin Deep.
Yeah, Skin Deep.
Only Skin Deep.
You helped get me on to a few like open mic. You helped me get on. I was a feature on an open mic at the Herb Room.
That's
or something.
right. The Herb.
One of the dispensaries.
The one right here in Arcata, Urban Market.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that was with the Word Humboldt. We were doing the shows over there.
Shout out to Dylan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just kind of came through that way.
We got to call in.
From the phone.
It might be somebody wanting to talk about something dope. If it ain't nobody wanting to talk nothing dope, I'm gonna hang up on them. Let's check.
They're gonna be like, these fools are whack.
Hello. This is HipHopHumboldt Radio. You on the air?
Slip by Al Bear.
Okay, you want to hear some Al Bear? That's what's up. I'm gonna put it in the rotation for you. Thank you for calling, brother.
Shout out to Al Bear.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening.
Brother Bear.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. See, that's why we keep the line open for that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out Al Bear.
Yes, sir. And make sure if y'all want to call in, the air room phone number, 707-382-1398. You feel me? If y'all want to call in, make another request. Plus, like I said, we got more tracks from this Branches album. Very special this evening. Y'all are getting a sneak peek that nobody else is getting at this point. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to hear most of the album, we're going to have it for you tonight. You feel me?
That's right.
But let's get back into it, though. So, Ross, so y'all were talking about, so then y'all came up, y'all were talking about Skin Deep. And then, that was Al coming up. And you got him on a few shows up here and everything like that. And then the collaboration started.
Yeah. So it was just natural, we had like set the foundation for all these years, and then when it came time to come to the studio, I think my first studio session, it was all three of us, right?
Yeah.
Was it all three of us?
Probably, yeah.
And then that was just kind of, I had no idea we were about to make an album.
Nah,
I didn't know
that wasn't the
happen.
plan.
It wasn't the intent. It wasn't the intention, It was just
but yeah, it was
helping
it was,
the
it
homie
was
break in
apparent.
his studio equipment. Like at first, like
it became apparent real fast. That's the direction we were going, but
heck yeah,
didn't really know.
I mean, there was only a few sessions, in the beginning where we were all together, and like each time we would get together, we were pretty productive and like able to crank out like a few ideas and different courses. And there was a few songs that we did that didn't make the album from the beginning sessions that we might have to, recircle. Come back around to. They're blowing us up, man. Answer it.
I know. We might have to do it.
Go ahead, answer that.
I ain't trying to interrupt y'all and be doing call after call and not hear from y'all talking about the album. You feel me?
We just want to hear music.
Oh no, that's the homegirl Lonnie here. Hold on, we're gonna call her back. She says she's got something to say. She be following all the hip hop scene around here for real. Let's see if she takes my call when I call her back.
Wait, who's it?
Lonnie, that's Daisy May on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's probably tuned into the live right now.
I think she probably is.
What up?
She's right on there too. You feel me? I don't know if she's gonna take my call. Hey Lonnie, if you listening, call back. We're gonna take your call. You feel me? Thanks for texting, so we know who it is.
What I will say though, before we get back into the music, is that the plan, God willing, is like for us to. This won't be the last Branches project. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh, for real.
Branches isn't a band. It's not like a crew. I mean, it is. We're a crew. We're a fam. But we're all individual solo artists. with our own sound and our own careers and whatnot. So
absolutely,
this is like a project that we just came together to do. So it's kind of like Branches 1, basically. We're calling it Branches, but hopefully there will be a Branches 2 and a Branches 3 and so on. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna put that out there now, plant that seed. So if anyone wants to water that seed, then just support us on branches101.bandcamp.com. You could purchase the pre-sale of the album right now, actually.
And that's one of the most supportive things that people could really do is purchase from the BandCamp, because then that's going straight to the artist.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not like streaming money where you get pennies per click and all that kind of thing, man. This is money directly for the people.
I think we haven't promoted the link too much, but there's been a handful of pre-sales already on there. So we were talking last night I think, or the night before, about just kind of like sharing, like being transparent and like sharing the goal, right? So it's like we want to voice it and just put it out there and like challenge our people, kind of like a challenge, I guess, or challenge anyone who supports hip-hop to support this album,
right?
Support us and help us sell 50 copies.
Right.
Like, is that? I mean, that ain't a lot. That don't sound like a lot.
That's a reasonable goal.
That don't sound like a lot. But if we can sell 50, then the next goal we can sell 100.
Right.
And we can sell 200. But let's start with 50. We're chipping away at it right now. If we can sell 50 copies, then that money will turn right back around and get the next batch of songs mixed and produced and allow us to do Branches 2. So if you like what you hear tonight, we're gonna play some of the album. If you like what you hear, hit us up. You could go pre-purchase the album right now. branches101.bandcamp.com.
That's dope. Yeah. Shout out to BandCamp for even being that, because they've been around for a while,
right?
Doing it, and it's an untapped resource. There's a lot of artists that do, use BandCamp, but a lot of folks nowadays, they're just relying on that streaming money, which ain't reliable,
right?
And so shout out to y'all for being smart with it. Are y'all gonna, because we know, shout out to the homie Case.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He be doing the tape dubbing. He be dubbing the tapes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna do CDs and tapes?
Well, there are CDs coming.
Oh,
they're on their way to us now. We'll get into that. We're gonna do a release party in a couple weeks in Eureka, in Old Town, and we'll get into those details. But since you brought up Case, I think that's a good segue to play the next song, which is number 2 on the album, called Washed, because Case actually filmed and produced a video for us for this song. So we're gonna drop that pretty soon. So this is like a world premiere. So it ain't on, it's not online yet. You can't really hear it anywhere but here. So let's do it. And that's produced by GMG too, actually.
Oh, shout out to GMG for that. Yeah. Let's get into it, y'all. This is Washed.
Mm-hmm.
We still rolling, still holding our chin high. Despite the sick side, trying to get they lick right. Half the battle just to navigate, travel through the ups and downs to finally get a handle. Hold me to my word, even if it hurt. Put the team first, rebirth, bounce back like reverb. Research the loophole, sometimes we move slow. Not to be confused, we're playing this shit neutral. It's crucial to keep the crew close. When there's snakes in your circle, it's too late to pray, you know. Thinking shit sweet, man, you need to watch your glucose. Murder, who wrote my new flow? It's too cold.
We all in the same waters, but fighting against the current. Turn my hurting into healing, now the thought process fervent. Used to sleep on myself, now I step on time. No more ramen noodles, this home cooked lifestyle. They threw shade, but I blossom in the dark. Now the aura so bright, it outshines a lighter spark. Came from the muddy bottom, where hope was scarce. Now I'm the plug, distributing love and care with a new flair. We an unstoppable force, we defy the odds. We ain't even close to breaking down, up to the real ones on their jobs. They tried to drown me, but I learned to swim. Now we the wave rushing in, washing out the ground within. They tried to drown me, but I learned to swim. Now we the wave rushing in, washing out the ground within.
Reborn like the Bennu from the ashes. Every time I step up in the venue, I bring magic. Take a look inside my mind and you can see a panther. Looking in the eyes of those who think that they the masters. It's just in my DNA, I'm gifted with the answers. Listen and you'll get it. Pay attention, this ain't rapping. This is basking in the rivers that exist that give me passage. Past the pain existing in the physical, the baggage is flowing off my shoulders like these coils that keep me tapped in. I woke from the coma that kept my royalty in past tense. But the pro since I've been on it, ain't got a choice but to be classic. These potions for my foes, so they can know more than just tragedy. When friends transform the family, ends don't mean calamity. It means we'll figure out how to get what we need through this insanity. Stop hiding your wings, acting inferior to gravity. Cosmic in your being, you are clearly what the past one's dream.
That's what's up right there. That was Washed. That's off the Branches album. Let me tell you what. And so shout out to y'all for bringing that one in. Shout out to GMG for producing that one. He's one of the cleanest producers out here. He stays moving. You feel me?
Super productive.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to him, he's got like folders and folders of new beats.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh
Always.
Man, I'm telling you, over the years, man, I don't think I've seen anybody as productive as GMG crazy. On the production tip out here. Shout out to y'all. Let me tell you what. So with this Branches album, it's been in the works since, like y'all said, December 2024.
Off and on, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Los was living out in Hoopa for most of that time, and me and Ra, stay busy with, just wiggling around, moving around. And so there was a lot of weeks in between different sessions and whatnot, but yeah.
Right.
The first songs were recorded, December 24, and the last song was probably recorded December 25. It's probably been getting mixed and kind of sitting on it for the last few weeks and figuring stuff out. So
right.
It's probably about a year, maybe a little over a year.
And that's how the process goes, though. You know, it's not a quick process. There be some of these cats out there that be making a game out of it, where it's like, okay, let's record a whole album in a week, and you know what I'm saying, and get it out of, you know.
I wish, bro, if you got it like that.
Yeah. Right. We all got jobs.
Yeah, but if you have the streamlined like system in place to where you can just press record and then press the button and it's out, then that's a blessing.
Right, exactly. You know, like I said, man, we all got jobs up here. We got kids. Some of us is unks. Shout out to Bammy Deli and Ducky for real, though. You know what I'm saying? How's that nephew doing?
Oh, it's great. I got so many cute pictures of them in my mind that just keep me up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and like I was telling you last time I saw you, you can be a good uncle, bro, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. Yeah.
If I had somebody as inspirational like that for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I loved my uncle, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If somebody that has talent and is showing the world and on the move like you be doing, like you be constant out here, fam, for real. Like you be doing shows. I mean, you know, multiple times per year, easily. And that's on top of the breathwork sessions that you be doing. You be holding down the Patreon, you know, bringing the content, bringing the knowledge. More important than the content, the knowledge for the people. You know what I'm saying? So I got respect for that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. You know. Do you want to let them know real quick too about the breathwork sessions you be doing, where it be going down that wind?
Well. Yeah, Saturdays at Culture Shrooms from 11 to about 12:45, 1. Kind of just depends on how the session goes, how many people are in the space, how deep we go. And then on Tuesdays, also at Culture Shrooms, 4 to 6, I got a writing workshop, and we incorporate breath work and meditation into the workshop. Just writing prompts, writing exercises. And yeah, I just started, and I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy it a lot, just being able to share the medicine with people, to share the inspiration with people, to see what people come up with when you curate that space. Like I'm always blown away. I'm like, damn, you did that in 20 minutes?
Right.
Wow. And yeah, it's extremely gratifying. That's one thing, like since the beginning, I've always had like a desire for other people to feel what I feel when I'm making music. Like, man, I just wish other people could feel this. So to be able to facilitate that process, like, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm really leaning into that. I'll be doing that right now on the Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I plan to have even more in the future, online, in person, different places.
Right.
Just fully going into that.
That's dope. No, I love to see it out here, brother. Let me tell you what, because I've seen you, you know, consistently, you know, just giving the people what, you know, like they really need in these times, you know. So a lot of the time people don't get a chance, you know, they might even have a chance to, but they don't just slow down. And, you know, there's beauty in that silence. They don't understand until they do start to do some meditation, or they don't understand what talent they have till they do actually put the pen to the paper. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of thing, too, because I know that you've been, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure you've had some younger cats, you know what I mean, that have, like, you know, probably been in them writing workshops and whatnot, you know what I mean? Like, that's passing the torch.
Yeah.
You know? Like, art is the resistance. Art is the beauty in life and living. And people don't, you know, in this society, right, art is diminished. You know, and they don't be paying artists what artists really be due for what artists do for people in the community.
Right, arts and culture. I mean, it's the way that we can imagine a different reality. You know, it's the way we can create a different narrative. So I think we're really in special times. You know, we're not in the times where every person needs to blow up going through a major record label company that we know is funded by X, Y, and Z, that we don't mess with.
Right.
And so just to be in this position where we could create community, we can create our own support systems and networks that can push us forward. It's a time to really challenge things, you know? Like, this is the time.
Right. Oh, this is definitely the time. Yes, and I'm sure that the people that come out to these events that you be doing, they feel so blessed afterwards too. You know, I just remember there was an event. It was actually it was the homegirl D from Black Humboldt years ago, and she was, and me and her and your brother was in a comedic yoga session. And you know, and I just I hadn't done that where I did. You know, it was basically over Zoom, I believe, right? And I hadn't done something like that. And even with that remoteness of, you know, we not all in the same room, you still felt the love. Like Dee's solid, so she was able to see right away. You know, like, oh, you've had, you know, what I'm saying, some surgeries or something like that, right? She's, you know, sometimes certain people have that knowledge and that vision to be able to really see what's really going on, and she's one of those people. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt so happy. I mean, it's already, you know, it's yoga, and so you're gonna have some good endorphins flowing and everything like that. Right. But just to have that space, so I was so thankful for D. So you doing that same thing, but on an in-person level, and taking people from, you know what I'm saying, I might not even have known that I'm able to write and I got a pen, to all of a sudden, like, I got a pen. Like, I can only imagine the feeling of a person in one of your classes and one of your writing workshops come to that culmination within themselves, like, oh shoot, like, I just came out to just try to see what I might be able to do, and I'm out here really doing it. And that's life-changing.
Yeah, it is. There was one situation that I'll never forget. This was actually the first workshop I did, and it was at a camp out. I forgot what it was called, but it was in Utah, and I was running this workshop, and this one woman who was in it, she had never really wrote, like, she had thought about it all the time. She would, like, make songs in her head, and I tell people all the time, if you make music in your head, you've been training. Mm-hmm. Like, you could do it. That's how I did it for years and years. I just made music in my head until I was 17, then I started writing.
Right.
But she started writing, and she was just hella geeked about it, and she didn't stop after that first day. Like, she just, oh, I wrote this, and she was hella excited. And I just remember that excitement that I had when I had first sat down to write. I wrote every single day after that day because I was just so excited. So just to see that excitement in people, and just knowing how transformative it's been for my psyche, for my emotional health, for my spiritual health, it's something I don't take lightly, to be able to pass that gift forward. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and you shouldn't take it lightly. It's important. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, let me tell y'all what. I'm just so blessed to have y'all in the studio this evening, because this is not something that happens often. Shout out to you, Cali Los Mikyo. You coming in from HipHop.
Big love, brother. Big love.
Hey, man, let me tell you what. So I remember the first
baby.
Right. Y'all be and shout out to all the H babies out here. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I saw one of the H babies. He might have left for, you know, at this moment, but he came back for a show recently. The homie Kai Sway. Shout out to Kai Sway.
Little brother.
Yeah, he was on the show last year. Brother. Yeah, he's a dope one out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole homies. You know what I'm saying? Give some shout outs to the crew. I mean, saying, you know, I'm talking about like the homie Cam Dog.
Man, all the little bros. You know what I mean? Man, Kai, Baby Blue.
Right.
Man, Jello.
Yeah.
Man, the homie Astro.
Yep.
Yeah, the homie Cam Dog, man. We got some stuff cooking though.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just dropped one too that I was listening to today off the Instagram. I was like, ooh, that's some heat.
Yes.
He's got a pen.
Man, he's getting better, man. Every week, you know,
absolutely.
You know, every release, you know.
Right. And that's what it should be, you know, constantly progressing, you know what I'm saying, towards, you know, that eventual, you know what I'm saying, like where you feel like you at a peak, but the thing about hip hop is you keep going. Even when you hit that peak, you keep going.
Yes.
You know, and then just taking people up with you.
Exactly, you know, and you know, I've been dropping music and making music since 2009, and you know, that was just based solely, you know, strictly out of Hoopa.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started connecting with the Humboldt Tycoon homies.
Shout
out Dub Love, shout out Tito, shout out Stacks, Brian, if anyone knows the homie Stacks, and the homie Kashish. He goes by DJ Impression now.
Oh yeah, shout out to DJ Impression.
So I was a little homie, and you know, I was in their studio, and that's where a lot of that really started picking up.
Yeah, he's still out here DJing for real. DJ Impression, he sure is.
Yeah.
That's That's what's up, fam. Nah, and I remember when you was on the podcast, we was talking about it. So man, you've been making music since 2009.
Right.
And let me tell you what, you make some of the dopest music out here. Let me tell you what.
Yeah,
and you're on an artist level, like it's impeccable, fam. Because like you got, when it comes to the beat making, your beats you be making, those go hard.
Yeah. When I put them sneak peeks up, put some beats up once in a while.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, so is it you doing? And we might have talked about this on the podcast, but is it you doing your mixing on your tracks?
Yeah. I mean, as of since I would say I really got into it. 2015, 2016 is when I really really started to study it more.
Right. That's what's up. And it's a process because, you might be able to, have a pen. You might be able to, separate from having a pen, you might be able to rap.
Right.
But when it comes to that digital side of it and the actual creating a whole track, like mixing is one of the most important processes in the chain, and it ain't easy.
Right.
And then once you learn some of the the ways to do it, at that point, then it's like you like flying because then you're really able to just really dial it in and do your mixes how you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm slowly over 10 years of making music. I'm in that point right now where I'm trying to dial my mixes in more and more, and it ain't easy, but it's crucial.
In a crucial part, which it's a blessing too with branches, how we're doing it all professionally handled. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's also my first real experience in that way. So it's a blessing to me.
Heck yeah. Nah, it's a blessing to have y'all in here. We're going to play some more of this music too. Let's see here. So now, if you wanted to go in order like you was talking about, the next one is Neighborhood. Go ahead, brother.
So just off of the conversation that you were having with Ra and off of this conversation with Los, I feel like the song to go into is called So Alive.
So Alive. Got you. Okay.
Based off of Ra's, how he feels empowered to be a leader with his pen, with his words in the community, and how long Los has been paying dues out here, and what that song's about. And it's another GMG beat,
right?
And I feel like it's mixed really well, and I'm on the hook, and these guys got verses on there, and I feel like that kind of is in the mood of the conversation.
That's a good motion right there. You on the hook, and they both got verses. Do y'all switch it up on other tracks where it's a little different, where somebody else is on the chorus and everything like that?
That's how this whole these 9 tracks or so it's just like that, a perfect blend.
Yeah. Hey, well, let's get into this one. This one is called So Alive, y'all.
So alive, don't gotta find it, it's inside. Realign, inspired, no lie. Big fire, no, don't die. So alive, don't gotta find it, it's inside. Realignment, inspired, no lie. Big fire, no, don't die.
1 step forward, 2 steps back, sweat there to take it like a step dance. Ups and downs, highs and lows, circles full of blessed hands. Ceremonial songs act faster than the Mets can. Capitalism, lowercase is the big things like the pockets of joy when the rain asks for, but I'm formed under pressure. Wanna be a man of peace, but also want a Mac 11 sitting on the dresser. Cause jesters got the court seats F on. High grade technique, gotta keep the stay up peak over the beast that doesn't let up. School of hard knocks, leave with honor when the test comes. Seasons are semesters, the progress report look better this time. Invoking ancestors, giving thanks for the lessons that keep will up through the weathers. The rain can upset us or just wet us. Let us rise above the dirt that ain't the drowners but collect us. I am
so alive, don't gotta find it, it's inside. Realign, inspired, no lie. Big fire, no, don't die. So alive, don't gotta find it, it's inside. Realignment, inspired, no lying. Big fire, no, don't die. So alive, don't gotta find it, it's inside. Realignment, inspired, no lying. Big fire, no, don't die.
Smoke reaching upward like secrets untold. See footprints vanish where the gravel turns road. Flesh marked in ink from the battles unseen, where the prayers get whispered through the vending machines. Wisdom grows wild in the cracks of the lot, while greed deals hands with no care for the pot. Rust on blades from battles never named, but echoes still dance in the heat of a flame. Babies in silence sleep deep in the noise. Chalk lines sing songs never meant to be joys. Recuperation, reciprocation, be cautious in a sense where times hold tight onto a means to an end. Temples collapse when the truth walks through. Books stay shut when the eyes stay glued. Justice looks dim in dark days of the skies, and the heroes wear hoodies when the saviors don't shine. Don't shine.
So alive, don't gotta find it. It's inside. Realignment, inspired. No lying. Big fire, no, don't die. So alive, don't gotta find it. It's inside. Realignment, inspired. No lying. Big fire, no, don't die.
Yes, y'all. Hey, let me tell you what, that was called So Alive right there. I feel it. That was dope.
Yup. Shout out GMG on the beat.
Another GMG.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
You heard it. It's a world premiere. If you want to support that album, Branches, go over to BandCamp right now. Branches101.bandcamp.com. You can sign up for the pre-sale, and you could get the first track there right now. And then as soon as the release date comes, then they'll send a download link right to your email.
Boom.
Yep.
And it's that easy with BandCamp, for real.
Branches101.bandcamp.com.
Right. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I want y'all to do it on Spotify too, but I'm telling y'all, I would prefer y'all to go to BandCamp and buy the album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's way more, that's like I said, that's going to make sure that y'all get taken care of for this art that y'all are bringing to the people, you know. It's not X pennies per stream kind of thing. It's like, no, that full, what y'all got it for? Hey, if you don't want to tell me, it's all good. You're going to have $10, $15, $20.
Right now, the pre-sale is up for $12.12.
That's not bad.
It's up for $1212.
Hey, there we go.
That's the price. And then you can choose to pay your own price today. Honestly, matter of fact, I'm gonna shout out one of my favorite arcade businesses, New World Water.
For real.
It's the watering hole. My family over there today purchased the album for $50.
Boom.
So in order, and we off that 50 piece, we probably eat 40 something off of it. I think BandCamp takes their 2% or whatever.
Can't beat that though.
But I mean, to make $50 on one sale of music in 2026
shows the possibilities, man.
Yeah, it shows the possibilities, but also that's how many streams is that?
Like 100,000 streams.
That's bro, that's stupid.
Right.
So
it's a game changer.
I mean, none of us drink. If you were to ever want to buy us a beer or buy us a drink when we're out, you could just shoot it to the BandCamp, bro. Honestly.
Exactly.
That's just
buy me a juice.
Yeah, buy raw juice, bro.
Wild berries.
Right.
So branches101.bandcamp.com. You can download the intro of the album and then pre-save it, pre-sale, whatever. Yeah, pay what you think it's worth.
Right. That's really dope. That's a model I've been seeing cats use more often. I saw LaRussell did it. I saw somebody else that did it. I think it might have even been Snoop. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Pay
what you want.
Yeah, that's Nipsey, right?
Nipsey started that, you know what I'm saying? And then he had the Crenshaw, that was $100. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, let me sell, 1,000 of them.
I feel I'm I'm tripping right now. What did he call it?
Mailbox money?
Nah, the pay thing. He had a name for it.
Paid something.
Nipsey had his own name.
Yeah,
for
how can I not think
I know
of it
that's
right
what I'm
now?
tripping right now.
It's
It's been a minute,
the
bro.
gear and everything
It's been
too.
a minute since Nipsey left.
Right.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in
for
peace.
real. Yeah.
Pay mailbox money. No, it was pay. That's crazy. Call in right now if you know if you remember Nipsey's marketing.
Exactly. We'll make sure you get a CD off.
Proud to pay.
Proud to pay. Yep.
Shout out Nip the Great. I got a Nipsey. autograph of Nipsey Hussle up in the studio right now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just like I found it not too long ago. It's on one of my old stickers. He signed Nipsey Hussle NH.
That's dope. So you met him at some point?
I met him a couple times, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Not like I don't know him or nothing, but I just met him like.
But before he left us, you know.
He came through at like a sneaker collector place, like a little underground sneaker place, and met the people there, and then my crew, West of Sea Entertainment, brought him out for a show once.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
In San Jose.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It wasn't like, you know, it was some low key, like, it wasn't his full show get down, but we basically, I mean, you know, it's so many years have passed, so, you know, I'm gonna disclose some information, but it was his the fee that he charged us was like for a walkthrough. Mm-hmm. You know, like they would pay fools like hella grand to, like, you know, just walk through the club.
Right.
So he charged us for a walkthrough, and we promoted it, you know, as a show.
Oh, yeah.
And so he came through. He performed a couple of songs. It was when the Donald Trump song was hot. So he performed that, and he performed like 2 other songs, and then he just stood on the stage and smoked a blunt and just dipped.
Hey, that's dope. I'm sure hella heads came out just for that.
Bro, folks from the Oakland Raiders were there, San Francisco Niners, like all that. Like, it was popping, but, you know, it wasn't like we just tried to finagle something. You know, we promoted it as a show. It wasn't really a show. The homie, I don't know. I'll tell you guys off air, but it was pretty funny.
Hey, he was all about that entrepreneurship.
My homie almost got victory slapped. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's a story to tell.
Yeah. Hey, that's crazy right there, you know? Hey, man. So, all right. So then that last track was So Alive, that was produced by GMG. What's another producer or two that you had on the album?
So the homie Ben Henderson did the intro. And then GMG did Washed and So Alive. Mm-hmm. And then another cat, he's from Long Beach, but I met him in San Jose, DJ 01. He produced Neighborhood and another song called Clockwork.
He's done other songs for you too, right?
He's done some of my songs. He's done a couple, Good Ear, Good Eye. Yeah, he's done a couple of my joints. And then who else is on there? A couple. Los brought some beats over. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's a song called Recharge. I don't know if I sent it to you.
It's not on. It is.
So Recharge is me and Ra only on that one.
Okay.
And it's actually all live. So it's live drums, live bass, and live guitar and all that. So that's a beat. We can get into that one if you want, but that's a beat that came from a time period where I was performing with the band and playing and recording with the live band. And it's a trip, bro. Like, let's get into that one, because that song, for me, and I was telling Ra this the other day, that song to me was always supposed to be a collab with Ra, and he didn't even know it. Like, I knew it, and I wrote it at one point, and I sent it to him, and we never really got to do it. It was like before I moved to Humboldt, and then that version of the song never surfaced, and then I pulled the beat back up when he was with me at the crib, and we just recreated it, you know, and now it's on the album. But it originated from like years ago when I was performing with the band. So like the drummer and the bass player in my band produced that song. Okay. And the band is called Allen Friends. There's a couple songs out, you know, from that group. But it's dope to have them involved in this project too.
Absolutely. So that was recorded years ago.
The beat was.
Yeah.
We recorded, Ra and I recorded the song just, you know, within the last year or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, timeless.
Years in the making. Yeah, timeless, bro. It's like yesterday the homie, another cat was over, and I was playing some stuff for him, and I showed him a music video for a song, and I was like, you know, this one is probably for like the fall or like the winter. And I played it, and it's done. You know, the video's done, the song's mixed, mastered, and everything. And he's tripping. He's like, where? He's like, you got something right now for the winter? You know? And I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, you know, and it just kind of hit me. I was like, bro, we're time traveling right here, you know? Like, this is like, the Branches project's coming out right now. And I wanted to put this other thing out first, but the timing didn't work out. And so I'm just kind of stacking up into building around like a solo thing for later in the year.
Right.
And so I've always thought of music that way. It's like when I'm writing music, I'm writing it with the intention of performing this piece for years,
right?
You know, down the road, and sharing it with people years from now, and being proud of it years from now. So like, trying to, you know, put yourself in that perspective to listen to it from the future,
right?
As you're writing it, you know. So like the whole act of creating art and music, you know, especially is to me time travel. Yeah.
Tapping in on a different level. Yeah. Hey, well, let's get into it then. We're talking about recharge.
And you got to get your ears ready, turn it up, get your earwax out, because Ra starts spitting on the one. As soon as you press play, this thing is going to start.
Oh, so let me turn the volume up. Yeah, let's make sure it starts up. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to even fade into it. Yeah. All right, here. This is recharge, y'all. Let's get it.
It's been a long day, I've heard a lot of voices. I exhale past the dots to what my heart say. A far ways from head to chest when I ain't had an off switch. Scout tight like a box dish, but outside I look locked in. To and fro I'm rocking, so the waves don't get me nauseous, but no cap. I foresee the future and we got this. I don't need to push it, there's a long way to go still. I need someone to tell me, bro, chill. No, my miss, that homage ain't en route to your doorstep. You been clocked in for too long, it's time to go home. Let your eyelids go low. Overwork work is so compared to what you know you can do when you rest up and get on 10. Take a deep breath, hold it, let it go slow. Give yourself a moment, own it. We all know that you been
I've been going 1, 2, 3 hard. Yeah. Think I need to recharge. I'm finna gonna sleep hard. Right. I've been going 3 hard. Right. Think I need to recharge. I'm finna gonna sleep. Yeah. I've been going 3 hard. I'm tapped out. I need to recharge. Down for the count. Sleep. It's time to recharge. Plug back in. You feel me? Yeah. Drip the serum, essence burning, herbal sipping, journal scripting, that's my prescription. Go ahead. Before bed, rag on my forehead, tryna get a whole 8, digest what I ate. Hang my cleats, catch some zigs, magnes for the cramps in my feet. Unplugged from the gold rush, the cold crush, the whole buzz that holds us nervous. Wartime and stock crash and murders. Still I take my mind further. Big breath, depth that's unheard of. Me and mine do not disturb us. Get deep fast like Sega, I dreamcast and sneak past the beast trap. I defeat that with ancestral guidance to keep me surviving. You got to chill when you go as hard as I've been. Me and my brothers really branched out, connected to the source, hanging on strong, you know, fruiting. I've been going 1, 2, 3 hard. Think I need to recharge. I'm finna gonna sleep hard. I've been going 3 hard. Think I need to recharge. I'm finna gonna sleep. I've been going 3 hard. Think I need to recharge. I'm finna gonna sleep. I'm finna gonna sleep. Hey.
That was dope right there. That was recharge. Not too hard, but 3 hard.
3 hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's that magic of a live band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's that sound that you really can't get anywhere else, you know?
Yeah, shout out Alan Friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, let me tell y'all what, this album is sounding fire right now. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Ooh, I'm almost a minute late with it from Playhouse Arts. This is KHHALP Arcata, 94.7 FM, community forward radio, broadcasting from the heart of the Creamery District in Arcata. Shout out to y'all for tuning in to the Hip Hop Humboldt radio show every other Saturday, 8 p.m. Let me tell y'all what, I want to give a quick shout out to the homie DJ Sovereignty. When we are not in here on Saturday 8 to 10, it is DJ Sovereignty spinning some of the best reggae for y'all. He is one of the dopest reggae DJs in the county. He kills it, you know. And so either y'all tuning in on a Saturday at 8 for us, for him, for hip hop, or for reggae. Shout out to Humboldt Hot Air for giving this infrastructure to Humboldt County hip hop. You feel me?
Straight up.
Yeah, it didn't used to be like this for a long time. I'm gonna tell you what. I moved up here. There was The Party. It was a dope radio station, and they was playing hip hop all the time. And then like after like a year, like it went away. It was on for longer than a year, but I'm saying after I moved up here, it was on for about a year. So I came up here, and I feel like the county kind of gaslit me because I'm like, okay, hip hop is well represented up here on the radio and everything, and then they took it away, and there wasn't nothing for the longest, right? You know. Meanwhile, there was still a hip hop scene moving, just not getting that respect and that media opportunity to actually put out there what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Until, from my understanding, shout out to the homie DJ Goldilocks.
Hey now.
You know what I'm saying? And the Just Right show. Make sure y'all tune in to Goldilocks.
Yes,
you feel me? You
brother.
know? Yeah. And then you know, it was about 2 years ago or so, actually longer than 2 years now. But a little while ago, Humboldt Hot Air hit the scene. It was more straight up pirate radio. But about at this point now, like 12, 13 months, it's been full on FM radio for the people. Where folks can come in here on live FM radio, talk about shows, talk about albums, there'll be some eclectic DJs on this thing. You already know, fam.
Shout out Humboldt Hot Air, man. Shout out to anyone behind the scenes who made that happen with the switch to the FM. I know that was in the talks for a long time, but to really like make it happen, like shout y'all out.
Right. Big time shout out to Nearly for doing it. She's the manager down here. She kills it down here. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta give you your flowers too, bro. Yeah, bro. Like shout you out in the Humboldt HipHop Podcast, and
for keeping it grassroots, man.
Yeah.
Grassroots and like get it out of here.
Like you said, there has been a scene here. Always, it's been present, and I just value like pulling, shout out Case throwing those shows and GMG and the Cyphers and NAC 1 and every show that you've been a part of, and it's like I pull up, I feel like I'm still kind of like an outsider or like I'm new or whatever, and I just observe what's going on, and to me it's like such a good dose of like authenticity, like authentic hip-hop. Like I could just sit in the room and just even back to the wall and just observe and just catch some fly beats or some cool rhymes or whatever, some dope freestylers. There's a lot of dope freestyle MCs out here, and it's like there are less outlets, there's less opportunities. If you're from the outside looking in and you just are only viewing it through Instagram or through social media, you're not gonna really understand that there is even anything going on here, right? Because whatever reason, a lot of the artists aren't very like active on social media, when good for them, right? They don't need to be. Right. But when you're here and you actually live it, breathe it, experience it, it's so much more deep and so much more potent than anything that could be online. Like you just show up to these rooms, you show up to the ciphers. I mean, oh boy, like how long they've been doing the cipher under the bridge on Wednesdays?
A long time.
Every Wednesday. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into names because I don't want to. I don't want to misname anybody or forget anybody. But for anyone like on my Instagram live or anybody from my audience that's tuning in right now, like what y'all don't know is there's a group of MCs that show up rain or shine every Wednesday under a bridge in Eureka and just kick freestyles with no crowd. No, it's just to sharpen the sword and just to keep the culture alive, and like these small little underground shows and all that to me is just so dope. It's so much more real than any amount of followers or any amount of like paid advertisements or any algorithm BS. Like it's like
social media don't represent
community, bro. Like real community culture. And now with I could get into my whole spiel, but just with AI and society and the way everybody is isolated and just socially awkward or anxious, these spaces are so valuable, bro. And 100%. It's like in the future, who knows if these spaces will even exist. But if it's up to us, if it's up to folks like you and Case and everybody, then we're gonna make sure it exists. Right. And it's like we're the last of that breed right now. I don't want to say it's a dying breed, but it's just there's very few of the real left. And so salute to anybody that's doing it and keeping it alive. That's what I'll say, and that's kind of like I'll speak on behalf of our project. Like that's what we're trying to represent and be a part of. You know what I mean? So big love to that.
That's dope, and
hip-hop.
that's crucial. Right, exactly to the
Punk
culture,
rock,
you know.
bro. It's hip hop. It's
Right,
punk rock.
right.
Like,
It's a
that's real.
counterculture.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, and that's really dope because there has to be torch bearers. There has to be somebody
Yes.
to hold the torch because then there's gonna be cats younger than y'all
Exactly.
that are like, okay, we see what can be done. Let's do it too, you know. Because now at this point,
That's
you know,
already happening.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
The game has changed because now, you know, it used to be, and I talk about this on the podcast, on a radio show. It used to be, you know, you used to have money.
Yeah.
To go to even step foot in a recording studio, you know, and pay a mixing engineer
Right.
and buy a beat, which was not cheap. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And like the game has changed now to where you can make a whole track that actually sounds dope from your phone. You know,
Los does it all the time.
hey,
Right.
and
Ross
it sounds
does it all the
dope.
time.
Right. You know, and
His iPhone.
Right. You got to do what use the tools that are out there, you know, and that's the differentiator because you got cats out there that may not know, you know what I'm saying? Like they may not be the best artists or whatever it is, but they got the tools to actually be able to step in the game, and so then you see the artists that actually have like talent and skill, which are two different things.
Yeah.
And then they're actually able to use those tools to make the whole process easier because like we were talking about earlier, like you were saying earlier, you know, like the back end work of it, it's a lot of work. Like marketing, that ends up being a lot of work. Like managing, like getting shows off and everything like that, all that ends up being a lot of work. And it's easier with the technology nowadays because they at least save some of the time.
It's like I was so excited about this project the whole time we were making it, and I'm still very excited about it. But it's like I was just thinking of this time where we're gonna be able to put it out and do shows and do all the stuff, and then like we get to this point, and now I'm like kind of like exhausted with that part of it. You know, it's like we just want to get back in the studio and just make more music. I would rather spend my energy and time making more music than figuring out how to squeeze a penny out of Spotify or squeeze a penny out of CD Baby or DistroKid or whoever these people are that want to take a cut out of every cut. It's like
out of millions
It's
of
a pimp
cuts.
gang, man.
brother,
Pimp
yeah,
gang.
It's the new pimp game, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like discouraged or anything because I think it's like we make this music for a reason. Like we make the music because it's in us and it needs to come out, and we will be unhealthy if we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a matter of life or death. Like this is health for us. Like this is mental health, physical health, spiritual health. Like for me, real talk. Like if I don't do this, I'm not gonna be my best self. You know. So regardless of what platform it's on or who pays to hear it or not, or whether we get invited to perform or not, you know, full circle back to that realness, that authenticity. It's like this. I've always told. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 plus, 15 plus years, and it's like there's been so many times where I have been uninspired or kind of stepped away from it. But I've always told myself, like, as long as the music is in me, I'm never gonna deny that. I'm never gonna like not do it.
Right.
If it's in me and it finds its way out, if it's meant to get out, it'll get out.
Right.
And it'll write itself, and it'll spit itself, and it'll it'll appear.
And that's so dope to
Otherwise,
hear
you can't
somebody.
force it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's so dope to hear somebody with talent and skill actually say that, because that reminds me of, when you hear these people, when you hear people that have talent and skill, like let's just say we take J. Cole, who just dropped an album, right? And he's talking about it's going to be his last album. But we all know it's in his heart. And it's in his soul to make music. So he may say whether it is or it's not his last album, it's not the last that we've heard from Cole in one way or another.
It might be the last time he sacrifices all that energy to put himself through that whole marketing and all of that stuff. But
Through a big label and everything.
He's probably recorded and wrote a bunch of music since then.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like there's a difference between writing, recording, performing, and then marketing and sales and all of that is a whole different ballgame, So it's like,
right.
Yeah.
No, that's that part. We talked about that on the podcast too. Is that it used to be you have a whole team. You got like a manager. You got the label that's handling the marketing and all that.
Right.
And there's a budget behind all that.
Yeah.
The thing that's changed, in addition to the barriers for entry being lowered, as in you could just make a whole song, even a whole album on your phone, there is still that work that needs to get done in order to do that. You do that old school process, or the new school, old school, current, whatever it may be, dropping an album and then marketing it. You know, like that still takes hours and hours of work. So even with the technology speeding certain things up, it doesn't, you know, there's no AI agents to handle all of that. You know what I mean? All that back into calls.
But you still got to know, we still got to know how to program in, how to tap in, and how to have access to it.
Right,
at
exactly.
The end of the day,
if we want
the
to.
greatest technology,
right? Talk to him.
Is the community, right? We're talking about being able to have all these hands and all this assistance moving you forward. That's the greatest technology that there is. That's the thing we got to hold on to.
Right.
Moving through this whole AI era, because you know they're gonna try to make it feel like you don't need nobody.
Right.
Your manager and everybody, all this could be AI done. It's like, nah, we need that.
Right here, bro. It's that computer right here, bro. That real hard.
Right.
Vortex.
No computer will. I mean, maybe at some point, but at least definitely still right now, there's no computer as strong as this right here in your head. You know, it's just not. And then on top of that, everybody has a different way of doing things. Like this manager, this booking agent, this marketer may have these different ways of doing things that might work well with this artist versus this artist versus this artist. And then it's really dope when you find like the right team to come together in a cohesive fashion. Then you can really fly. You know, I want to just give a quick shout out to one of my favorite bands out there right now. They've been blowing up over the last like 2 years, the Neighborhood Kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a solid team, and they all do it. You know what I'm saying? The homie, so obviously we got Amon and then we got Verde, the two MCs on there, but it's also DJ JG, and he be doing, I just gave him a shout out on Instagram. I was like, hey bro, the videography you doing, he's a DJ, he's the DJ, but he be doing videography. He's like, hey bro, they just put a camera in front of me, but I really appreciate that from my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, you know, it's all about having that team that's gonna work together to move something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's crucial what we saying. Like, we're talking about when Case goes out there and does the videography and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have these different skills, and when you have the right skills complementing each other and coming together, it's beautiful. You can't. There's no computer will ever be able to touch that.
With that being said, if you hear this or you see this and you want to contribute to what we got going on, please tap in, because we could use your help. We could use your energy, whether it's, you know, sending emails out or connecting dots that we're overlooking, or, you know, putting a show run together, or it's a photo shoot, video shoot, or something I'm not even aware of right now. But if you want to help, you know, playlist, DJ, whatever, if you're trying to get down and be a part of something progressive, something new, something raw and real, then, you know, holla at us.
Yes, sir.
branches101.bandcamp.com.
And would y'all all drop y'all Instagrams for the people? That way they know how to get in touch with you too.
Ross changed his like 3 times in the last week, so I don't know what Ross
it's not gonna change. It's I got it. That's risewithra.world.
Because that's the website, right?
The website.
There you go.
The domain. I'm working on the website right now.
.world. Okay.
Yeah. Worldwide.
Well, .com was taken, so I had it.
Yeah. So you can find me at ThatFool Al. ThatFoolAL, and my nonprofit organization for youth advocacy and mentorship and all that is called Heart Workers Union. We give out scholarships to kids 18 and under throughout the state of California.
Right.
And so that's heartworkersunion.org is the website. Oh yeah, you got the sticker right there.
Yeah.
And Heart Workers Union Instagram. If you're a coach or a teacher or a parent, or you know any young people in your life that could, you know, use a little extra financial support to chase their dreams, and definitely send them that way.
That's dope.
Yeah.
It's crucial to help the kids out here. Cali Los, give them your Instagram, brother.
Cali Los Mikyo on all platforms. Instagram is one word, Cali Los Mikyo. CALILOS MIKYO, and you can find a little bit of every little bit of venture that I'm a part of right there on that page, LinkedIn. So
yeah,
it's a little bit of piece of me, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, brother, take some time. Tell them about Tuscots.
Oh yeah. You know, Tuscot Seafood. It's a native registered seafood company And I started that with my partner at the time, in beginning of 2025 last year. And it was kind of, from calling to calling. Within the last 10 years in Hoopa, we had our own little small family farm, Tismill family farm. And that was a lot of energy, a lot of building, a lot of action to start that, and to kind of add it to our dream board. You know what I mean? And so, Tuscot Seafood actually became a small, a branch of that. I'm going to be speaking May 9th at Cal Poly at the Food Sovereignty Lab, kind of just a somewhat of a presentation about the startup of that.
That's dope.
And so, get to share my vision, actually what I want to see in local Native communities, and even outside of our local Native communities. So, it's just a part of the web,
Right. So, hey, when you put the post out for that food sovereignty, presentation you're doing, tag me. I'll put that out there for the people for sure.
Beautiful.
That's one of the crucial things. We live in a crazy world, and what we need, and don't let me get off on my high horse talking about all this other stuff, but what we need right now is we need destroyers and we need builders now. And building your own food sovereignty for your community, bro, that's priceless.
Right. And man, I don't even know what to call, sovereignty. It's like even sovereignty is a whole nother word, in a way that still doesn't give its justice. You know what I mean? So it's like, I guess, how would you word that? Just our well-being in general. For our food well-being, our life well-being, and how we need to provide for our communities and our families. And man, stop. I could get deeper, you know what I mean? But
I feel you. I can't wait for that presentation too. You're gonna kill that. Let me tell you what.
Thank you.
Thank you for representing the community. Because that's one of the things out here. This is colonized land, and people don't get the people that actually make this land move and everything happen here and are responsible for everything. Don't get the respect that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? And that's a constant diminishment. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to make sure that we are representing the people that have cultivated this land, the land bearers. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how we connected. Like that type of work. I mean, we all know. I know hella rappers. You know what I'm saying? You know hella rappers. You know hella rappers. It's like we connected not really through the music. You know what I'm saying? We connected through these movements.
At first it was, hey man, let me come through to your family farm.
Hey,
what's up with it, bro?
Ever did a show or anything, I drove out to the res and
I met him from a good big brother of mine, and so connected us together. Said, hey man, I gotta come through. I gotta see what goods you got. And that's how it.
With Ra, I mean, we linked at an open mic, but I mean, there's hundreds of rappers at open mics. You know what I'm saying? We resonated with each other and gravitated towards each other off of the energy, off of what we're talking about. Not even how we were. Not even. Yeah, it's just a lot deeper than that. So, for us to come together and create this album and
it's
this,
not because we both got curly hair.
to create this album and this batch of music and the future music that we're creating and the things that we're building offline. Is real natural, and just like the name branches, like there's a lot that can represent and a lot that means to us, and that it's still teaching us and all of that it's just it's beautiful because it's a lot deeper than rap. Right. I'll say it's hip hop, it's life, but hip hop is not just rap. So it's hip hop, it's the lifestyle of us, making something out of nothing. Of us, representing where we're from, representing our families, our lineage, our communities, the people that made us, who we are today. So just that's all I could ever, hope for, is to make those people proud and to make those places proud and to make you proud and to make people who care and people who know what's what proud, and hey, that's dope, bro. Keep going.
Right,
know, that's why I do it for, and I think that's why we all connected with each other, is because it's a lot deeper than just music,
Absolutely. No, I feel that, and let me tell you what, I definitely want to encourage y'all to keep going, because this album so far that we previewed on this show has been fire.
Let's get it.
Let me tell you what, and we do have at least 2 more. Well, we got neighborhood,
3 more.
We got neighborhood, Addy, and Never Ends to still get into. So
I say, I mean, neighborhood is a good song that we can get into next, and I'll just preface that with like, it came from. It's like a metaphor. Neighborhood is like a metaphor. I see it as like for your mind. It's like, so in the hook it says you've been in my neighborhood, and what I was feeling when I said that is you've been on my mind. Like I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking, and then we kind of pull the verses together, thinking about the block, thinking about where we come from, and those experiences of growing up, and that. So that song's called Neighborhood, and it's not about a specific neighborhood, but it's about that feeling of your block. Wherever you grew up, whoever you came up with, whoever you used to walk to school with,
your roots.
You know what I mean? Like that type of, whoever you played Little League with, whoever you got in your first fight with, whoever you know what I mean, your first kiss and all that. Like that's what this is about.
That's dope. Yeah. Hey, let's get into it, y'all. This one is Neighborhood off of Branches.
You've been in my neighborhood. There's good times, there's tough times, there's sunshine, there's rainfall, there's blue light in my neighborhood. Trip up, get back up, don't give up or get there. We made it in my neighborhood.
Them dark sky sirens cry, you get by, you doing alright.
You've been in my neighborhood.
We multiply on the rise. I got yours, you got mine, alright.
Hey, this for Connor and his mama, Dee Dee and her daughter, Anthony, but we call him Chiefy, knock a homer. Trip, 15 years later, I got a job on that corner. Same apartment complex with the new owner. Had no reason to go back, that was a full circle moment. I don't know where they at, but I hope that they know it's still big love, homie. This is how I show it. Little league coaches that pick me up for practice. Whole squad walk to school feeling like a little rat pack. East Bay magazine, CDs in my backpack. I be having flashbacks, hopping fences, trash cans. Some of the funnest, son of a gun and running in my neighborhood. There's good times, there's tough times, there's sunshine, there's rainfall, there's blue light in my neighborhood. Trip up, get back up, don't give up or get there. We made it in my neighborhood.
Them dark sky sirens cry, you get by, you doing alright.
You've been in my neighborhood.
We multiply on the rise. I got yours, you got mine, alright. Whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, stick together whatever the weather, whether they like it or not. Make sure to check in with me before you come through the spot. I could always use a lot of help, cause I've been helping everyone a lot. Don't mind if it seem like I'm betting, I'm just clearing acres and sharing plots. Triple my security, FTP, real neighborhood watch. That's what it's been lately, how you been, homie? We ain't talked a laugh in some years. Everyone spread out, I'm back around the town. If you see me holler, I'm all ears. I see you been a big, all on self-care, that motivation, we all need that here. I find myself slipping, ride the ups and downs, especially when December nears. I admit I'm still healing since they killed bro, can't believe it's been 10 years. I hope I didn't interrupt, glad you're hanging tough. Hit me up, I'll be tree, I don't sit beers these days.
There's good times, there's tough times, there's sunshine, there's rainfall, there's blue light in my neighborhood. Trip up, get back up, don't give up or get there. We made it in my neighborhood.
Them dark sky sirens cry, you get by, you doing alright.
You've been in my neighborhood.
We multiply on the rise. I got yours, you got mine, alright.
Yes, y'all. Hey, that was called Neighborhood off the Branches album. And this album,
to the 707.
yes, sir. This album's got Cali Los Mikyo, ThatFool Al, Ra. And let me tell you what. Hey, brother, would you do me a huge favor? Would you shut that door for me? Because I'm hearing, I got that monitor echoing up. Thank you, my brother. Hey, man, let me tell you what. We got 2 more to get into off the album. We're going to do that because we got about 20 minutes left. But let me tell you what, if you are liking the album, call in to the radio show, 707-382-1398. Call in.
Even if you're not liking it, call in.
Right. Pump it or dump it kind of thing. Y'all better pump it, though. Let me tell you what, once I'm hearing the quality of it, forget about it. This is fire,
Let's hear that Addy, bro. We got a funny story about this song after we play it.
After the song?
Yeah,
okay, we'll get into it then. Hey, y'all, so this next one is called Addy.
I can tell you where I'm going. I'd rather show you though. Revealing more of the map with each step I take. Only appears I'm improvising to the eye, unadjusted to timelessness. You can keep watching, or you can ride with me. You follow me, you follow the trees. That's who I follow. They know how to turn the death and decay of today into sweeter tomorrow.
Let's go. Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Send the Addy, talk to me. Send the Addy,
So where you
get
at?
Addy, rock with me.
Let's go.
Send the Addy,
Tell 'em
talk
like
with me.
this,
Send
look.
the Addy, get Addy, rock with
From
me.
the roots to the fruits, be the branch in between. Balancing beams on the path that the unseen dream. Location turned off. Life's not a straight road, it's a spiral in bloom. Where the truth wears kicks and walks into the room. They tried to sell the sun, we know it shines for free. They tried to bottle up the river, but it flows like me. Don't gotta rap for clout. Be a vessel for the message. I grew strong from the pain, but I treat it like a blessing. We from skies where the hawk's shadow sharpens your mind. We walk in our youth in the gardens instead of the crime. Every scar on Mama Earth is a reason in the song. Every wrong that we right makes the village more strong. So I sow every bar like a row in the field. Water it with trust till the harvest is real. Love lives in the words when the heart beats through. This is more than just me, it's the we and the you. So where we at, fool?
Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Send the Addy, talk to me. Send the Addy, get Addy, rock with me. Send the Addy, talk to me. Send the Addy, get Addy, rock with me. Yeah, I'm on my way. I told you I got your back regardless. Let's go. But you gotta get the front though. Yeah. Come on. I'm feeling drained like the end of the pavement. I'ma run off, I gotta get back to the sea. Like the salmon, I had to see it for myself. I'll be on the route, I'll be around, I'll be alright, I'll be proud and preoccupied, moving light around through time and space, creating sound. Play my role and double down. We two of the same, no way, no how. It takes one to know which way to go and how far to push it, someone to run with. When we land, we gon' have to see the homie. You know that, about to be a moment. It's a ritual when I get with you, bro. It's medicine every time we tapping in. That's on my heartbeat, what's happening? Ay. Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Send the Addy, where we going? Send the Addy, get Addy, let me know. Talk to me, let's go. Rock with me.
Yes, y'all. That was Addy off the Branches album. That's Cali Los Mikyo, ThatFool Al, and Ra. Hey, that was fire right there. Who's producing that
World premiere.
one? Yes, sir.
That's the funny part. No, I'm just kidding. But that's the so you know, I like to work with artists that I know and producers that I know that I can break bread with and build with, you know, in the flesh. And so we don't really have many songs with producers, you know, from the internet, folks that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I was putting out some, you know, like the music videos and stuff that you mentioned earlier, and so I was getting some random folks kind of sending me beats on Instagram, and one of them was this cat that made that Addy beat. I'm pretty sure his tag is ramen noodle cups or ramen noodles cup or something. That's his producer name.
That's crazy.
And he sent a bunch of beats, and they were all dope. And so I was like, all right, these are like too good. This is like, you know, I'm like, this could be too good to be true. And I'm like, who is this fool? And so I think Los was there at the house, and we tried to call him. We kept calling him on Instagram, and he wouldn't answer. And we were FaceTime, we were like video calling him. And then he finally answered, and he wouldn't show his face. It was like a screen, you know, like it was like his picture basically.
Right.
And so I was like instantly like, bro, this is some AI, like this is some
right.
And I start going down every rabbit hole of like, man, this fool's stealing somebody's beats and then selling them and trying to sell them to us so he can make money off of somebody. You know, I'm just like tweaking on like all these different theories about, you know, why we shouldn't rock with these beats because they're too good to be true. And eventually he gets on the call. I don't think he ever really showed his face, but he started talking to us and whatnot. And then we ended the call just acting a fool, just kind of like, we were just messing around. Like I wasn't really thinking anything was going to come from it. But I was telling him to like, bro, where you at, bro? Like send me the Addy, like we'll pull up.
Right.
You know, like I want to pull up. I want to meet you and make sure you're a real human and somebody that I could work with and build with, you know? And so I just started repeating, send the Addy, you know, and the beat was going and we just started vibing, send the Addy, get at him. I'm like, bro, get at me, bro, like, come on. Like,
it really went like that?
Straight up.
That's crazy.
Los is just like, bro, record that, that's it, right there. And so I thought I'll be the first to admit, I overthink a lot of stuff, you know, and I'll let it pass me. I'll like have the idea and then overthink it to the point where it ain't cool no more. You know, and I'm like, I should have just did the cool idea from the jump, you know? And so that was working with these dudes has been able to free me from some of that. So when I have somebody else around me that can just tell, no, that's dope, stop thinking about it, just go, record it,
right?
You know? And so thankful to these dudes for that. But yeah, that was one where Los was just like, bro, just press record. And so I got in there, send the Addy, get at him, talk to me, walk with me, send the Addy, where we going? Let me know. Like, it was just like, bro, like, where you at, bro? Like, pull up. You know, it's either
so did you meet him?
Huh?
Did you meet him?
Never met him. He's in Houston.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But just on some, like, it was either, like, get at me or I'll get at you. Like, send the Addy. Like, let's meet halfway. Like, let's go somewhere, you know? So that whole song is just about, like, going back home, going to the roots, to the source, and kind of, like, you know, Ra's intro little poem piece in the beginning is, like, you know, sets the place perfectly. It's just, like, home is where the heart is type of situation. And, like, the address doesn't really matter. It's like you are, you know, the address is always changing, but the heart is always home kind of situation. So that's what that song's about. But
that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That brings up a question for me. It's a side note. We still got one more to get into, and we got about 10 minutes left. So you know what I'm saying. But so when it comes to somebody, so all of y'all dope artists out here, dope MCs. I'm sure without a doubt, all of y'all have had somebody sending y'all beats. Has anybody ever sent you beats and then gone left on you?
Didn't that happen? Lightweight, we were trying to buy one from.
Yeah. There was one
on the album.
There was one. You know, like I ended up getting a purchase link. You know, like probably months after. And the stems and all of that, you know. But man, you know, I hit him up. This producer named Meza, out of I think Philadelphia, Detroit, and you know, I was just like, hey, you know, I'm you know, how much, you know, for stems, how much, you know, we're trying to build and this and that, and I let Al know. I was like, man, I hit him up, you know, everything's red, but he's not responding, you know. So it's kind of, you know, and then it was about fall 25, you know, we're trying to wrap it up, and then it's like, here, you know, here's the stems, here's the pay link, and I'll send them right through. So, you know, it made it happen, but man, you know, he ghosted for a while, you know, so it's like man, we really need to put this out, but how are we gonna get it? We need to make it happen, but
It happens. It's like
artists be going through it.
Yeah, or like a producer will get signed.
Yeah,
a producer will get like picked up by like on an exclusive like deal for an artist or for a label for like X amount of years or months or whatever. So all of their beats will just go to that record label. Something like that will happen. But that's again why I like to work with folks that I know.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like if you're a producer out there and you make beats, like send the Addy. Like we'll pull up and we can make something from scratch. That's how I came up. That's how the first few albums, everything I've ever made has been hands-on with the producer. Yeah, honestly.
That's why it was important for me for this. We're gonna combine any of these beats. If we're gonna get them off the internet, we gotta do them right. We gotta get everything from them. We gotta really connect with the producer.
Yeah.
Everything tracked out, stemmed out. Like that's important. And I learned that also working through this project. Like, man, because that engineer could do some dope stuff. So
yeah, you have like certain mixes that can only reach a certain point, and then once we get it tracked out and we send them the whole everything, then it just opens the song up to like a bunch of more possibilities.
To that magic. Yeah. No, I've seen that. Different mixing engineers do it all. They do it differently, and one mixing engineer might be able to take that to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's all about, that cohesion. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But when it does, you can hear it through the music. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And I'm feeling like on this album, y'all really had good cohesion with it. Shout out to GMG, Ben Henderson. It was, right. Shout out to Ramen Noodles Cup.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Ramen.
Yeah.
I mean, he's communicated since then.
And we really invested it in. Like, we really played and paid our part to really make it happen. Yeah. It's not like grab these beats off the internet, boom, boom, put it together, boom, 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 but you know what I mean? So that's where, that's where I see the beauty in that.
Yeah, and I just love collaboration, bro. Like we collab with real artists who I know in person to do the album cover, to do the text, to do the beats, to do the photo shoots, the videos. Like these are all real people in our circle, you know what I mean? And, shout everybody out who had a hand in it, because it feels better that way. It's more belief, it's more team spirit, it's more, you know what I mean? It's more energy pushing in towards a common goal. So
that's what you're supporting when you're buying this.
Yeah, straight up. Branches101.bandcamp.com. Yep. And you heard it here first. The release date for the project is May 15th. So it's coming up soon.
Dope.
May 15th. If you go to Bandcamp, get the pre-sale now. On May 15th, when it drops, they'll send you the link. You could download it, boom, and you'll own the music right there. We got music videos coming. We got some other stuff coming. And then on the 16th, another world premiere announcement that we haven't shared yet with the public. So the album drops on the 15th, and then the very next day, on the 16th, we're going to do our release party in Old Town, Eureka, at the Epitome Gallery. It's going to be hosted by DJ Goldilocks and Flo J. Simpson. We're going to have some vegan tamales there. We're going to have some interactive art, some Branches themed art stuff going on.
Interactive art, though.
Yes, you got to pull up to find out, It's like I like to do things like multi-sensory, Like it can't just be for your ears, What if our deaf homies are trying to experience something, or I'm messing around, but you know what I mean. Respect, but like what if multi-sensory, like it's gotta smell good, it's gotta look good, it's gotta feel good, it's gotta taste good. So yeah, the tamales will be there, celebration tamales, community pull up. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Y'all gonna be performing any of the tracks?
We're performing. We're all gonna do some solo stuff. We're gonna do. It'll be the first time that we perform these songs together, and then hopefully from there run a few shows over the summer and see what happens, and then hopefully come with that Branches 2 by in the fall and the winter.
Dope. Oh, okay, already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan, Stan.
Hey, that's what it is.
You're gonna catch us June 20th. We're doing a opening for Highway for his Pharaoh to Humboldt, because he moved out, he moved away down to Sac, and so he invited me through, and all right, I said it's time to let's get Branches in there. So he's able to allow us to bless it up. So
that's dope.
Yep. We'll be popping out here and there. Hopefully,
that's at Humbrew's. Humbrew's.
Put something together with you in the radio station. Maybe we run that Porch Fest back or something like that.
Absolutely. Y'all gonna have physicals at the release party?
Yes. Boom. Yes. Physical CDs available at the release party. It's a very limited run of the first press. We're gonna change something about each press that we do. So the first press is only 50 copies. So if you're a real hip hop head, if you're a real collector, you need to grab one of the first 50. One of 50.
First print.
Yeah, first print. The goal is to leave that weekend with no CDs.
Absolutely.
Recop, redo it for the press, the second version, and something slightly different on the second one. You never know.
Yeah.
But just little things. Keep it fresh. Keep it clean.
Right. Make people feel like they have something, but not just, something special.
Yeah, and if you buy, we've been talking about it, if you buy the physical copy, but you ain't got nowhere to play it, or whatever, if you need the digital link, we'll send you the link to download everything and all that. So,
nice.
Yeah, we just want to get the music to the right people,
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
again, bro,
dope.
if you got any resources or opportunities or dots to connect, and you feel like what you hear, what you see, is aligned with what your goals are as an artist or as a community member, tap in and we'll put something together. That's
dope.
What it's about.
Absolutely. Hey, let me tell you what. So we got this last one to get into. Then it's gonna be real close to time when we're gonna have the brothers coming in from the next show. So let's get into it.
It's the first song we ever did together, and it's the last song of the album.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, so this one is called Never Ends, y'all. Let's get right into it.
Hey, on that slow come up from burning the creeper in the backwoods. Exhale the smoke, plotting on the day at worst. Look up to the sky and realize what it means to be alive. My head was caught up in society's lies. Elitist layers in the times meant to be disguised. They just see us as consumers in their greedy eyes. So they flood minds with material, inferior. Mirror could've landed a free, but most of our warriors in prisons. Crumbs on the kitchen floor, they want us all beefing like carnivores. Tipping toes and making toast about how truly fake they are. What you know about the stars, not Hollywood, I'm talking the directions to who we are. By far better than I was yesterday, can't be stuck stagnant like tar. We lower class, get off on gas, we're full of car. Don't waste time with 52, pick up and tired of fighting. You see the scars. Tired of seeing my people struggling. Born again, we were meant to win. Let the opposition shedding skin. Can't look back right now on this road that never ends.
I can't look back right now. I gotta have it now. I got new habits now. I can't look back right now. I can't look back right now. I gotta have it now. I got new habits now. I can't look back right now. Protecting her, this that prevention work. Come on, don't gotta do damage control when we get to it first. It's okay to hug the earth and laugh till it hurts. Inside jokes with my folks that mean more to me than church. I'm already on my last straw. Call that my cash crop. When my back's on the wall, that's when I play my best ball. Putting my people on, that's how I play my part. Creator connected me with them ones that get it regardless of how it's delivered. All things considered, the message hit home like a return to sender. I'll be back before dinner. Had to do a lap to clear my energy. Felt the block talking, swear they said something about an enemy. Who that?
Tired of seeing my people struggling. Born again, we were meant to win. Let the opposition shedding skin. Can't look back right now on this road that never ends.
My feet are tired, souls are weathered, but I know I'll be inspired more than ever. When I see the people's eyes, I know in treasure. I don't wanna see my kind be denied of what the tree provides, or let the inner eagle rise and shed a golden feather. I don't wanna lead the blind, I wanna help them see in time. Older said, heal my scars and know my blessings. Drill through walls and no discretion, fulfilling small to those who press in. Down on our people to keep us in the dirt, but we the wise and really know it's worth. We know when time to roll be reversed, the ones who are close to it will get the earth. We know that death is leading back to birth. We know the breath is deep in every word. There ain't a threat that really got us scared. We will emerge victorious,
Tired of seeing my people struggling. Born again, we were meant to win. Leg the opposition shedding skin. Can't look back right now on this road that never ends. Tired of seeing my people struggling. Born again, we were meant to win. Leg the opposition shedding skin. Can't look back right now on this road that never ends.
Yo.
Hey, man, let me tell y'all what. That was one of the dopest album previews we've done on Hip Hop Humboldt Radio, without a doubt. And y'all killed that one right there. That was the first one, last one on the first one y'all recorded. Last one on the album. That was fire.
Hey, now.
You know?
Big love.
Hey, I really appreciate y'all, man. This was a real treat. Shout out to y'all if you was tuning in this whole time, listening to these brothers talk about this album, Branches. We're gonna at least 1 or 2 more times. We gotta let y'all know about the BandCamp. That's at what is it? Branches101.
Yes, sir.
.bandcamp.com. That's where y'all need to go. Do not just stream it on Spotify. Run it up on Spotify, but make sure you also go to the BandCamp and purchase that one right there. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth your money. And then on top of that, don't forget about the album release party, May 15th.
The album drops on the 15th. It's just a Friday, and then the release party's the next day on the 16th at
right
Epitome Gallery, Old Town Eureka, right there.
May 16th. Make sure y'all come out to that. Y'all can cop the album too on physical. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see these brothers perform some of those tracks. We're gonna have DJ Goldilocks down there, Flo J Simpson. Shout out to Flo J Simpson, you know, top level MC. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrations, tamales in the house.
Right, you can't go wrong. Hey, I really appreciate y'all for coming down this evening and doing this. I always want to hear from y'all. Whatever y'all are doing, don't hesitate to let me know. Tag me in the post. I'm going to put it back out there for the people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that be following Hip Hop Humboldt out there, you know what it is.
Vice versa.
Yeah, big respect.
Hey,
big love.
I appreciate that for real, y'all. Now, y'all be moving. I got respect for it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, and shout out to all of y'all in Humboldt County that really make this scene what it is.
They're telling you thank you right now in the comments. They're writing, thank you, David.
Hey, thank y'all for real. Because without y'all, without the people out there that be coming out to the shows, that be tuning in to the lives, that be tuning in to the radio show, that listen to the podcast, it would be a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? It's all about y'all. And that's what I really love about all three of y'all. What y'all do, y'all really are people and community minded. You know, all three of y'all care about the community, and people can see it in how y'all be moving out here. For real. Hey, let me tell y'all
Thank you for that reflection, bro. It feels good to be seen and to be respected and to be, valued in that way. So, big love.
Hey, absolutely, y'all. I'm just glad to even be a part of it, to see the motion. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in to the Hip Hop Humboldt radio show every other Saturday, 8 p.m. on Humboldt Hot Air. That's 94.7 FM, humboldthotair.org. Appreciate y'all for tuning into this one. Tune in again in 2 weeks. Right now, we got the brothers from back.